Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind. What do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. I really don't want to hammer on a project. I hammer on the project. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed. Now, these could be signals that you need some time off. And those signals might be right. They could be correct. But don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that door. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights. Sprint the hill. Work on the project. Get out of bed.
A few years ago, it occurred to me that 2/3 of my life was over. And I just became much more aware of time and how foolish it is to waste any day that you have. You know, there's something really interesting about time. We all get the same amount in a day. Every day is 24 hours. And some people are very, very fruitful and effective, and some people just waste their time day after day after day. And that's a choice that we make. But there's one thing about time. Once it goes by, you never get it back. So how tragic it is to waste any day of your life.
Every human being has a 5-second window, might even be shorter for you. You have about a 5-second window in which you can move from idea to action before your brain kicks into full gear and sabotages any change in behavior. Because remember, your brain is wired to stop you from doing things that are uncomfortable or uncertain or scary. It's your job to learn how to move from those ideas that could change everything into acting on it.
Time is the most precious commodity that's out there, guys. The one thing you can't buy or ever buy back. You know this, okay? But you don't act like it. You don't cherish your time. You don't appreciate it. You don't enjoy it. You don't use it to your benefit, to your maximal benefit. That's a problem. Are you hearing me? You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to progress. If you don't understand it, all right? You trade time for other things in your life. You waste it away. Okay? I promise you, diamonds will be bought and sold long after you're gone. Got this window here. Okay? Wars will be fought off of energy long after you're gone over oil. What's the most precious resource there is? The commodity you want to throw away. You better buck up and really own up to what you're here for, why you are sent here. Yes, I said sent here. You were meant to do something. You are meant to be someone, just like that tree. You're meant to grow into whatever it is, like a pine tree, an oak tree. You're not doing it. You better figure out why you're here. You better understand your purpose and unlock the meaning behind your life. And when you do, you won't waste another day.
You have to own your own happiness. Take it away from other people demanding that they make you happy. Your kids are not going to make you happy. Your spouse is not going to make you happy. A big house is not going to make you happy. Own your own happiness and be responsible for doing those things that bring joy into your own heart, independently of life and people and money and all of that stuff. Right. It doesn't necessarily give you a happiness. You have to take responsibility of that peace and that joy that lives inside of your heart and not inside of your stuff.
Wow.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And And the second thing that I think people need to do is challenge their own story, because people torment themselves by how they see their life. They've told themselves a story as if it were the truth, when it is really a perspective truth. And sometimes you've narrated a story that you beat yourself to death with. Challenge your own story. Change the way you talk to yourself about who you are and what happened to you and what you're going to do in your life. You wrote the script. Change the story. Change the dialogue. You can, am I right? You know? Yeah. The third thing that I think is very important is to enjoy the journey, not the destination. A lot of us delay our happiness. When I get to this level, when I get my degree, when I get the kids, when I get married, I'm going to be happy. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the whole step, the whole process. Every day that you get up to strive for whatever it is you're after. You know, I'm a goal-oriented guy.
Yeah,
but you don't celebrate when you get to the finish line. Celebrate all along the way. Celebrate all along the way.
Yeah, man.
I was just having a debate with a friend of mine, and we got stuck on the difference between fault and responsibility. She kept talking about how something was somebody's fault. It's somebody's fault. It was like, it don't matter whose fault it is that something is broken if it's your responsibility to fix it. For example, it's not somebody's fault if their father was an abusive alcoholic, but it's for damn sure their responsibility to figure out how they're going to deal with those traumas and try to make a life out of it. It's not your fault if your partner cheated and ruined your marriage, but it is for damn sure your responsibility to figure out how to take that pain and how to overcome that and build a happy life for yourself. And responsibility do not go together. It sucks, but they don't. When something is somebody's fault, we want them to suffer. We want them punished. We want them to pay. We want it to be their responsibility to fix it, but that's not how it works, especially when it's your heart. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone. As long as we're pointing the finger and stuck in whose fault something is, we're jammed and trapped into victim mode. When you're in victim mode, you're stuck in suffering. Road to power is in taking responsibility. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone.
Why do you do what you do? Why do you wake up every single morning? Why do you go to work? Why do you go to school? What is the why behind what you're doing? Because everything that you do in your life, in terms of succeeding with it, is going to revert back to the reason. Revert back to your meaning, behind the purpose of what you attach to it. It's like the driving engine. It's the force that catapults you forward. It's like the tree. It's the root. It's the foundation that supports every journey that you embark on, every endeavor that you encounter. See, if you have small dreams, your life will be small. If you have big dreams, because of big reasons, deep reasons, you will always find a way. So I'm asking you what your why is. What are your reasons behind what you do, why you wake up every morning? I can assure you, the more meaning and purpose you attach to your life, the grander it will be.